Hey, Jeffrey.
Hi, everyone. Good morning, Jeffrey.
You're at 320 subs now? Congratulations, Jeffrey. We're repeating a little bit.
Yes, there we go. Is that better?
Mm-hmm. Hey, Ashley.
Hi, Ashley.
Look at this little gift I got from Ella.
Oh, I can see it now. There we go. Oh, that's adorable.
Wait, gets better.
Oh.
It's a trinket box.
No way. That's adorable. I'm trying to touch it. No.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and that's a little kitty in a chair, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Cute.
Very, very cute. Oh.
I got to put a little tag on here so I remember who sent it to me. Yeah, my brain.
He's a good brain. You got a good brain.
Except for memory. So I try to put a little tag on my gifts so I can remember in the future who I got them from.
Oh, yes.
You know, these kinds of things.
Yes.
Obviously, my crafting items are used, so don't remember where, what, when. They just go into my supply, but these little things. Nice of her to think of me.
Those things are very special because someone took the time to think
the only trinket box I've got. Oh. Cool.
have at it. Good morning.
I have at it. Joe, right?
Hi, Shadowrunner.
Or Joetta? Which do you prefer, Joe or Joetta? Joe. Okay.
Joe. Good memory.
I had to draw that one out of the files. I'm doing okay. I made you blue so you can connect with everyone in here if you want. Welcome in. Let me give you the brief synopsis of my channel. It's pretty simple. I come on and do what I would be doing every day. And one day I figured, well, shoot, I may as well just come on here and do it live. And it usually rotates around something crafty, artsy, or something of the sort. But also to let you know, it's not only crafters that do come up here. I do have on occasion resellers and other people that come up here and do sorting or paperwork or packing, shipping, whatever they're doing. I invite people to come up and do that if they want to come up and hang out up here. So, rules are simple. I don't do drama. If you have an issue with somebody or somebody's channel, please don't bring it here. I don't know. I don't care. I don't want to know. This is a place to congregate and hang out and have good conversation, or just to hang out and have some company. You don't even have to conversate. Hi, Kim. Hi, Shadowrunner.
Hi, Kim.
And if you ever want to come up here, my email scrolls across the screen. And you can just email me and I send you the link that way. I don't ever drop it in my channel. You don't have to show your face on here except in the back room. So I make sure you're you, a human, working on a project of some sort before I put you live. Then you can just put the camera at your project and you can show that the whole time.
It's a safe place for crafting, and Stacey makes it that way, and we love her for it.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes, please, darling, feel better. Yeah, so it's just a nice chill hangout, just like the title says. It's a hangout. And I do all kinds of different crafts or whatever. I'm hopefully going to be getting into doing a fabric journal and a paper journal this year. Those kind of my goals. I'm still lining up a few items that I need for that process. So, but I personally do everything pretty much except knit. That's what Linda's for.
And I accept that. I love knitting.
Well, morning, Rosie. But Linda does other things too.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, honey. Yeah, it's kind of par for the course. You're around it. You're probably eventually going to get it.
Yeah.
Let's start some diamond art today. Time to try to figure out what else I want to do. I was out doing food shopping this morning, so really didn't think about this until I got home just before I started the live. Yeah, it's unplanned, unscripted. I don't necessarily sit up here and do a tutorial. If you have questions of anybody on the panel, feel free to ask. If you see anything you like on the panel, some of us will talk with you about that via email. If you're interested in an item that you see up here that somebody's working on or is completed or whatever. We're not a sales channel in the sense that I don't hold auctions. I don't host auctions or anything like that. But I don't begrudge any of my guests if they're wanting to do that, to connect with people here to do that. So that's cool.
That is cool.
Well, if you don't mind my asking, since you brought it up, how old are you? Everyone, have at it is Joe. J-O. Yeah, I like names here, first names at least, if people are willing to share them. Because I like to get to know people and not just the channel. Oh, ooh, paint pouring. Ooh. Well, maybe one day you'll come up and do a little paint pouring for us up here. It'd be cool to see. I haven't had a paint pourer come up.
Ashley, I'm casting on the other sock, other black sock. Because
he's working on sock 2 of the pair.
Yeah, there you go. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I like having people come on that do different types of art and craft and come on up and maybe expose somebody who's never been exposed to that before. I'm aware of what you do because I'm crazy and I watch way too many videos on YouTube. So I'm familiar with it. I've never done it. Except for, way back in the day, and if you're older, you'll know. They had the the thing where you put the paper in it and it would spin, and you drip paint in it and it would create the different designs, splash art, whatever. So, yeah. Other than that, no, I haven't done literal paint pouring.
Mm. Oh, you have a bird. What kind? If you don't
Okay,
mind
you
me
have a bird. We don't care. We're human here.
Yeah. I have a cat that cries in the background. Sometimes.
Yeah, we have cats that cry, dogs that bark. I think we had a bird on here once. Somebody had a bird. Oh, this is a human. Oh, beautiful. This is a human channel. Like I said, it's unscripted. This is just being comfortable and hanging out all the time. Does Nova scream all the time? Or you get a scream every once in a while, in an hour? Because that's fine by me. I'm good with it. Every once in a while screaming. Yeah. We're animal lovers for the most part here that I know of.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, no, honey, that don't make no difference to me. If you ever want to come up with that, don't consider that a factor. That's all right.
Oh, yes.
Well, if the birdies aren't sitting there constantly screaming at each other, I'm cool. And I know it can be loud. I've been around macaws.
Me too. Don't have a problem with it at all.
Well, just think about it. I'm not trying to force you up here. I'm just saying, yeah, think about it. I mean, obviously, if they start getting into an all-out squawk battle, that's, different. Then you're not committed to be up here the whole time I'm on. You can come up for a half hour or whatever. Things like that.
Hi, Barbara. I think she's in the basement.
Honey, I understand it's loud. I understand. It's a macaw.
Yeah. I'll have to watch one of your videos, Joe.
All right. Here's what we'll do. Here's what we'll do. Folks, anyone that's in here, please go check out Have At It's channel.
Yes.
And see if that will annoy you. And you can email me. You don't have to do this publicly in chat. You can email me and say, oh my gosh, that would annoy the heck out of me. Or if I don't hear from anybody that says, oh my God, that will annoy the heck out of me, then I'll take it as it would annoy the heck out of you.
So
and I'll give it.
thank you.
Yeah, I'll give it. What's today? Friday. Give people some time. If by like Tuesday next week, if I haven't heard anything from anybody, or even if it's just one person, I'm sorry, one person. I can't accommodate one person. I love you guys, but I'm for the greater good here. Then I'll when you come back in, I'll let you know everything's cool, and then you can make a decision on whether you want to come up. How about that? Because I'd love to see some paint pouring. That would be interesting.
Yes,
Or whatever, but it would be interesting.
I haven't seen it before. I remember it a little bit.
Good morning, everybody.
So please go check out our videos and let me know if the bird would be an issue for you or not. Well, not even or not. Don't let me know nothing if it's not. Let's email for me to read. Okay, so what's going on, Barbara?
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm still sick. I'm sorry, everybody.
What are you apologizing for?
Well, look, maternal. I took copper and gold and I mixed it in the mica shimmer. Came out pretty good. Only thing with mica and shimmer, it takes a little bit longer to dry, so the flaps are done. Then I thought this one you would love. Oh,
is that a gold?
This is actually clear with 7 different alcohol inks just dropped, and then they merged together and they just, let's see if I can
kind of created like an antique gold almost.
Mm-hmm. Oh, on the turtle, yeah. See if I can get. I was trying to get there.
Oh, I see it now. You got your hand from behind. You gotta get your hand from behind it for me to see all the different colors.
Yeah. And I'm not going to use as many drops because see, you can't hardly see it. But looking at it, if you look away from it.
Yeah, now I see it. That's pretty.
Let me get my hand out from away from it. Look at all the colors. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to make a bowl like this. I'm going to use this for the lid and put one of those little balls I make. Now to show you the shifting. Now this is another kind of mica. It shifted. Look at that. And these were poured at the same time and dropped in the same place. And look at the difference. See how that one kind of looks like a dragon or something sleeping inside of it? Where this one,
hi Evie.
You know, so no matter how you pour it, if you drop in the same place or not, they shift. Look there. There you get the colors in them.
Oh, by the way, Barbara, I reached out to that person. I'm just waiting for a response.
So that was it. And then I put up some videos. I love this turtle though. I do. And then, what's out the other ones coming out? My dome.
Well, yeah. Well, it's just the nature of, the exact pour, the little, how it swirled the last time, how it was, all that affects where it winds up.
You just, and then this was just poured and poured, I'm experimenting while I got some time packing. But this one came out good. Now, the back, let me show you the back. Look how
well, Have At It does resin as well, and she's saying they're beautiful.
Yeah, I love her.
And
look how the back came out. I wish the top would have came out like that. Because that would have been right in the middle of the shell. That's funny how the base, the bottom, where we're pouring at, comes so much better, you know. But you should have really seen the swirls when I swirled it like this. It was amazing. But you got some of the effects. I don't know how to get those that pours epoxy. How do I get that on the very top? Now, with my skulls, I used to get that on the top, but I can't. I guess the mold's
Okay.
not thick enough.
So you're saying when you have a deep item and you want the color to actually float behind it,
Right.
is what you're saying, right?
You just pour it to the
Well,
bottom.
Joe, do you have any suggestions?
Like my skull molds, they'll actually make this on the bottom, which is the top of the skull, and it looks like a brain. And it's come out like that. But I can't get it on a thinner mold. You can kind of see it a
She
little
gets
bit.
hers from a supplier.
I'm not getting it from that. I've actually somebody's I get it from Total Boat, Steamboat, whatever. Stone something. They're going to be supporting me, whatever, on here. So that's where I'm getting it from. It is Total Boat. Okay.
Okay, Jeffrey. So you're saying
oh, look at my, let me get this out of the way. I haven't put the eyes on it, but it's been, that's my dragon head using
hold on, let me make you big. Hold on.
iridescent. And that stuff is all over my house. See? That's the clear with the iridescent graphic paper in it. Hologram paper. Yeah, when I do that, it's not really, I've done it before, but it changes. This is not the mica powder. This is the chameleon powder that's doing this. I have mica powder, but I notice on the mica powder, see how it ripples big? It ripples small, little bitty ripples on it. So, but I do have.
Hi, Pam.
This turtle that I did with the holographic paper. I've been chopping and chopping and chopping. And then this is some glitter, and then I put a little bit of nail polish on it before I poured it, and it just stuck to it. But it says black and it came out silver, but that's okay. It's still pretty. Somebody says, oh, take the other holographic paper that you did with the dragon and make some more stuff. Yeah, showing them that's the glass that you get in the jar. It's broken mirrors. It's silver on one side.
I have a question for you, Barbara.
Pink on the other. Yeah.
It's hard for me to tell the thickness of those flats that you're showing, the coasters. How would they be? Okay, would they be thick enough to put a small divot for like an orb to sit in?
No.
Making it too thin?
I have to do 2 of them. But I do have some that's about that big where, you know, I can put the orb in it. And then he's got this one all taped up. if I can untake this, not lose it. I gotta get some mold refresh. See, now I have, of course, I'm gonna drop this morning already.
Hi, Flutter.
Good morning, Flutter.
Hi, Flutter.
See, I do like to take, this is one of the diamonds I have mold. Take and put big seashells in it. And then I put the acrylic little stones in it, rocks, whatever they call them. And then I'll actually, Wolf makes a base. Let me get this one. And it actually makes the night lights thing up underneath it.
There you go. That's pretty.
Stacey, is this what you were talking about? Something to hold a crystal or a ball?
Stacey didn't. Stacey, see, this is what he does. He makes the little wooden pieces. But see, I also have this about a little bit thicker
Yeah,
than
but that's wood, right?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I have a mold a little bit thicker than this, the same size.
I can make one out of.
The same. So you can make epoxy holders rather than wood.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It just depends on how big the ball is.
Now, would you be able to make that hole a little wider at the top? So it's just a little bit bigger of an orb in that same size base is what I'm saying.
Well,
oh yeah. I have some round. See, like even if you like this design, I can make like 3 or 4 of them, and once they come out, I'll put a little bit more epoxy in them and stick them together. Then we can drill a hole in as big as you need. We've done that before too.
Okay, I'm trying to think of something that's not custom, but something that can be reproduced in the sense of the shape or whatever. If there's a demand for it without it being too taxing.
Look, Stacey. And that's the same.
same hole and everything, same size hole.
And I have that size in what's just called a disc. And I have one a little bit bigger than that. Flutter, I'm feeling like a tractor ran over me, backed up and ran over me again. Sorry.
That is, wow. That's the same hole with the largest spear.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Cool.
Now,
you know, when I first glanced at that, I thought that was something floating in over your face, like a
Oh no.
You know, the whatever, you know, those things. Anyway.
Yeah.
And I'm oh no, it's good.
Yeah, I had some round cedar pieces that I cut out of something else. And I just smoothed them out.
Yeah.
And poked
like recycled table legs or whatever, right?
Yeah.
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 Well, I'd made some
That's
boxes
awesome.
for displaying coffees a lot years ago. I still have these, and I was wondering what to do with them. I tried to put them in the closet, but they don't really work for that.
No, they're not. They don't smell enough.
There's not enough moisture left in.
Where is that blue ball that you made?
All right.
The one you.
Maybe I have no idea.
It may be in here. I don't know.
Maybe put that back up.
Well, I want to show her between the one we did with the micas and this one.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look a minute. I'll be right back.
Hi, Ja.
Morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Hey, Pam.
Found it. Well,
Ja, I don't know if you heard me the other day, so I'll ask one more time and then I won't ask it then again. Ja, I like to know people's first names if they're willing to share.
so
Because I like to
difficult.
get to know people and not just their channel. If you'd like to share your first name, that would be awesome. If not, I'll just continue to call you Ja.
Okay, sis, you want to make me big, please? I'm going to show you something. Okay, this is a crystal. I don't even know what kind. You see all the little grooves and stuff in it? Very heavy. This is one we poured. It's a different blue. But see, I can get the same effects. But because we put it in our pressure pot to get all the air out, it moves.
Is that a pale
Like
pink, that crystal?
It's white and blue. Blue. This one's blue.
Oh, okay.
Light blue. I don't even know what kind it is. Okay, and then this is the ones he does. And since we pour it in a pot, he leaves the bottom, so it's the same thing. You see how the mica moves when it starts heating up? So he did this one. Wolf made this one. And he can even make the small ones for the doorknobs. But see, I love the effect. Almost looks like a turtle on top, or flying squirrel, or an eagle, or something like that, you know. So this is what it does. It pulls the micas. This is real heavy. It takes 4 of these to make one of these. I don't know what this one is.
Good morning, Stu.
I don't even remember where we got them. Okay, baby.
Hey, Kara.
Good morning, everyone. Blue quartz. Blue lace, maybe.
No, it's not agate.
Oh, blue lace agate. Oh, okay.
It could be.
Makes sense.
Could be because there's so much white going.
It's hard to tell with the spherical like that.
Sorry, everybody. My eyes and everything is just draining. Not my nose, but my eyes. I woke up about 3 o'clock this morning. I said, oh my gosh, I don't want to wake Wolf up. And I go digging, and I think I woke him up anyhow. I had to have a pain pill and stuff. Flutter. My turtle, sis. Look at that one. That's what the gold and copper chameleon glitter. But look, this is what I like. I wish that'd be the top. Let the brain matter, like John used to say.
Very nice, Barbara.
Yeah. We're making because I said, well, I'm going to make a little bit. Last night I cut a lot of that green confetti up. It goes everywhere. It's like a magnet. It sticks to glass, paper, wood, clothes, skin. It is just unreal.
Well, it's static electricity, you know.
I think it's because it's got that foil. And the other one I had was blue and silver with a little bit of white in it. This one I found that I had already bought in big sheets. And this one you can't really tell, but it's purple and white or silver. So you lay it down, it's pink and purple, whatever. So I'll give it a chance and I'll cut it up and see what's what. Ugh.
So what are you up to today, Linda? I mean, Pam?
Working on my Stitch Camp project, doing the stitching on it.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty.
This is a learning project and exploring.
Well,
There's a lot of creativity to it. It's, you know, out of my comfort zone, per se, where I was a type of person that had to follow a direction step by step. So, anyhow. Gotta try new things.
No, you don't know unless you try to see whether you like it or not.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, you just gave me an idea. Just got some stuff in it.
Pam, can I explain what you're doing again, please?
There's an online stitch camp, a 5-day stitch camp.
Yeah.
I think it's 5 days. And it started on Monday. And anyhow, she started us out with, you know, putting pieces of fabric, painting on a piece of fabric. And then the next day was putting the pieces together, cutting out pieces and putting them together to make connections with the design. And then stitching on it and
sounds like something I used to do when we did the Mardi Gras pieces here for the dresses and stuff. They want these big old flowers or big old patterns on it, and it would cost too much to embroider it. So what we did is we took fabric glue and we, you know, do this design, then we'd move the fabric up to match the design on the other side, like half a flower and half a flower or feather. And then what we did is we didn't go too close to the waistline, so when you gathered it and you're looking like 30 yards of fabric that you have to gather, you know.
Oh, yeah,
that would make
that sounds like a lot of work.
Oh, it was. Especially those that want rhinestones all over everything. We were sitting on the floor and we were with our glue, you know, we'd put a blue dot and then we'd put a rhinestone, blue dot. Oh my gosh. I did it for 2 years and that was enough for me.
Yeah, this is more or less for me to break out of my comfort zone and try new things. And, you know, I'm not doing this for resell or anything. I'm doing this to
Learn.
find myself.
Learn.
Learning process.
Discover new things.
Yeah. Great therapy.
Do you know where one of those woven pieces are at? That I make
The sun catcher too could be poured half that thickness of the coaster.
Just one. Or bring the medicine pouch here. Now, Pam, what we used to do, we used to take the gray duct tape, and when it had to be so wide, we would tape it together, and then we kind of like flatten out the fabric on it and do the coloring, to it.
Oh.
So, these are some weaves I used to do.
Wow. Wow.
And see, we make.
How cool is that?
And then we have the frames to do the powwow belts. And that's what I used for the thing. Just turned it upside down. And when we go to healing or anything, I put everything I need in it. And then I added, well, I'm not strong enough this morning. Added Velcro in the center. Now this is not leather because we couldn't get leather in it, but that's big. Look, I can put both hands with fingers spread in. Now you can also use it this way.
I can't see it up close, but are those fibers?
Hold on.
Cotton fibers?
This is actually wool.
Yeah, woven. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you weave that or take a piece of wool that was already designed?
No, I've got all kinds of designs I did.
Oh, wow.
And I have the little ones that I make the medicine pouches out of.
Wow.
And then we stitched we have 2 looms, and there's 9 pegs. You got to loop it around and loop it and then come back. And every time you loop it, there's some we've made white nylon loops that when you put a loop, the first one the ball goes through the loop, second one it doesn't. Then the third row it does. Because what it does is you have your bars, and then you do it like this, and then you put your thing in, and it goes down and by hand, but we have a bar with all of our thread on it.
I know what you're saying. I've been to some fiber art shows, and some of those frames are pretty big, like the rug frames and stuff.
Oh my gosh, these 2 are big.
Yeah.
Now, I have one I'd like to sell. It's the smaller one. It's, I think, 15 inches wide, but you can make it as long as you want, and then you can stitch it together and all that. I have the pieces, I never did like it. It wasn't ever really wide enough. And as you make it, you have to roll it and roll it. The roll would get so big you couldn't go anywhere with it. That's the length you could make it. So, talk about take time. It takes about a week to do one of those belts.
I have a question for you, Barbara, or anybody in the chat. I've had these hanging in my craft office room for a long time, and I got them at an auction in a jewelry lot. And I don't know is it proper to say Native American?
No, that's not Native. They wouldn't have used green. They would use brown, unless the brown has tarnished into green.
This is kind of an oak color. It looks like they were watercolored.
Now you can restain that too. Do you know that tea and coffee will stain it? You make it really heavy, and then you can restain them.
I'm just kind of wondering what
I've never seen something like that.
Never seen anything. Okay, I was just curious.
Like around.
It could be Mexican. It could be Peruvian. It could be.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. See what?
Yeah, I've had them hanging here. I've always been curious about them. I've had them hanging here for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Native Americans. Yeah, Native Americans cover South America, too, and Central America and North America. Now, they may be native. Now, I've seen things like that from Africa, certain parts of that. Can I see the clasp real close?
Hold on, let me make her big so you can get a better look at that. Hold on.
Looks like the clasp is brass.
Okay.
Hold on.
Wrong one.
I wish I could do that.
Boom. We're different. Okay.
Try that again.
That's American made.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have
Okay.
used that kind of class. And what they did
Alright.
is they braided. That is called a double braid. And
Yeah, it's a
they
big
braid
deal.
it. And then,
Almost like a paracord.
Pretty.
yeah, it's like a paracord. Remember the things we used to make, the key chains? We crisscrossed and then we went the
Yeah.
other way. But they do it in a braid. Yeah,
This
I've
is
seen that.
actually-
Yeah, that's
I think
oh
the
gosh,
braid
what
is
it?
silk.
It begins with an H. I can't think of the name of it.
It's a real soft fiber.
Yeah, maybe a herringbone braid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or like,
the beads
Yeah.
themselves are machine made.
Hukamo or Hukamo or
Yeah,
whatever.
they're
It's a
perfect.
Japanese something or other.
yeah.
Could be.
And they have these made, I think these look like a bell or something.
Yeah, kind of.
Now, see, if that was a native made, it wouldn't went all the way through, and they would just stuff the threads in there. They wouldn't use
Oh,
wire. They would stuff
Okay.
the sinew, made a knot, and use a quill or something, and pushed it and pushed it and pushed it in the thing. They wouldn't have put that copper on the bottom. We never put copper on the bottom of anything, or gold or silver.
yeah.
And they
It
used
looks-
the bead.
It,
Yeah.
it looks like they use something like a watercolor or some type of natural staining
Yeah.
to stain the wood and the fiber. But
There's so if you go and look at what's truly handmade to
Yeah.
what is machine made, they're a little thinner, they may be a little thicker, or,
yeah.
Okay, Flutter, have a good day,
Have a
sis.
good day, Flutter.
I can definitely tell the metal is older though, like it's not
And
a current contemporary.
the older Native Americans didn't use gold or bronze or anything. They used silver or nickel.
Okay. Yeah, it has a little round ring at the end where you open this up. So,
Yeah.
well, thank you. Thank you for your input on it.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Robbie had called us one day. He showed us a picture. He said, I think this is from Kenya, but they said a native made. But you have to
Hi,
understand.
Dawn.
Good morning, Dawn. When they say native made, that's native of their country. So it could have been
Okay.
from Kenya or
I
India,
see.
whatever. Now, if they say Native American, that can be North, Central, or South American.
Okay. That makes sense, breaking down the words.
Yeah. See,
Mhm.
that's when I was on Pow Talk, I had Returning of the Wolf Clan. But when we switched it, we said natives from around the world. Because if you live in India, you're a native from India. If you live in China, you're a native from China, so that way it brought a lot more people to the room. Now, I was in when we had our gift shop in 2012 and 13. Well, no, I started in 2006. We skipped 2 years because my Crohn's took over our lives like crazy. Then we reopened. We joined the coalition of native handmakers. Like Peru, I would get the little miniature bamboos, and it was all made of nickel. All the earrings and the stuff. And I looked at it and said, oh, I can do that. So I would take me the nickel wire, and I would turn it. It depended on how thick I wanted it. If it was thinner, I used a toothpick. If it was bigger or thin, I had sanded down a pencil, or a thicker one, and
Yeah.
you just did what designs you wanted to do. And they use all natural stones. So I would get some stuff from them. They would get some stuff with me. And that was a good business right there. Really good. So they made what was called fiber paper flowers. Only thing is they crinkled a lot. So what they did is they took a clear plastic, and put it over the bloom after they made it, and then they'd pack it. And then I would make some stuff and send over there. And I just enjoyed it so much.
Well, shoot. No, I can't try this at all because I don't have my loop here.
What were you working? What were you going to try to work on? Embroidery or what you got there, Stacey Mae?
Something called color wicking.
Color wicking? Okay.
It's stitching, but I don't have my. Thought I had one of my loops here, but I don't. So not happening today, but or at the moment, I don't think. Yeah. It's a vintage pillow project.
Okay.
And it's like knots and stitches.
Yeah.
Oh, that's neat.
French knots and satin stitch.
Those are the two things I've learned in the last couple weeks. I'm not expert at them yet, but those two stitches I recognize.
After I had my baby,
Now I'm trying to think of where my.
Your who?
Hold on a second.
Now, Barbara, this might be a silly question, but
nothing is silly as long as you ask it.
I was born in America. Let's see here. Would I be called a Native American or because I was born in America or no?
You're native to America.
Okay.
Native American means the native people, which is the Indians. But it got where a lot of people still calls us Indians, but really an Indian is a native to India.
Okay.
Now, we're American Native Indians. Does that give it a different aspect?
Yes. Yes.
Most of the time we just say Native American. We don't say, Native American Indian. Because most people knows what it is.
Yeah.
One day I got chewed out. I said, hey, you know what? The thing is, they said, well, just an example. I'm not prejudiced towards anyone. If I offend anyone, I'm sorry. They said, oh, I'm African American. Were you born in America? Yeah. Well, then you're American. You're of African descent, but you're still considered an American. Just like Irish American. Hey, Safari Lover. Were you born in Ireland, then you moved here, then you're Irish American. But if you're of an Irish descent and you're an American of Irish descent.
Yeah, like my husband's grandparents immigrated from Germany here.
Yeah.
And
I can.
So see, now they would have been German. How did I say it? They would be German American if they were here already. If they would have been here already, it would have been American German descent or German descent, from living in America. There's so many ways, and now with the how can I say it? Genealogy people.
Right.
they're changing all kinds of the
Oh, it
terminology
wants me to use a
and
bigger
stuff.
book, so not the one I have
Be
handy
right
at the
back.
moment. Okay, never mind. Another day. Be more prepared for that one.
And then, like me, I'm a mixed descent, like
Thank you, honey.
Irish and Scottish, Spanish. Hi, Patty. I'm also Spanish, a little bit African. Something about the Jewish family that I'm descendant from lived in Africa, for a while.
Yeah.
And then they are Africa's kind of mixed with like Southern Asia. So I am a direct line descendant of Mohammed, if you go back far enough. And then I'm Cajun, and Native American and all that. So they say now it's a Heinz 57 of what's called such a mix that there's not really a real name for me because all the different cultures and stuff. So Heinz 57 to me is just as good. I'm not worried. I'm a coon ass. Because I even have some Acadian descent, so. From Nova Scotia and all that. And once you start your genealogy and you go back far enough, you'll find there's a lot more, to learn. And the terminology nowadays are starting to change. They say, okay, yeah, you're African American. That's your descent from Africa. You were born in America. You're an American,
What do you got? Come here. You didn't grab anything, did ya? Oh, that's a good boy.
Okay, let him. Oh, put one too many there. If you're born in America, you're American. Doesn't matter your descent or, your ancestors or whatever. You can just claim it, but some people go too far.
Again? Well, Patty, does that mean you did something you shouldn't have done? Or is this something, an error that was made there?
No.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Dawn. Oh, it's incredible, Patty. I feel for you, honey.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, see,
that is.
sometimes that tears me up when somebody has to go through another surgery like that.
Oh,
When are they going to do the surgery, granddaughter?
yeah, my mom had foot surgery last week, and when she went in for her 2-day follow-up afterwards, they took another x-ray to make sure it was going okay. Thankfully it was, but that's not always the scoop.
Oh, I know.
Yes, I'm glad it came out good.
Oh, exams, yeah.
My granddaughter wasn't lucky, but when she was in that wreck, she was losing so much blood from, and couldn't breathe because the ribs had broken and punctured the lungs. They just brought her right to surgery. Did surgery, didn't take no x-rays or nothing, closed her up. She felt something kept moving in her, and so they did another surgery and found a piece of metal short they had missed. Well, the specialist closed her up and said, oh, she's going to be fine now. Within 24 hours, she was in so much pain, we had to have another doctor come in and do surgery. They had forgotten her gauze and stitched it to her lung.
Mm.
Mistakes happen. Things don't happen right. We all have to leave it in the good Lord's hands, or our higher power, whoever we believe in. But she didn't make it. Not 3 surgeries in 72 hours. Now, my cousin had a wreck, and she fell asleep at the wheel. And what they did is they put a 4-foot rod in her foot, and there was 6 inches in the bottom of her foot through the cast. And every so often, she had to go back to the doctor, and they kind of deaden her up a little bit, and they would unscrew that rod and cut part of it off. It took her about 8 months to get that rod out of her leg, but then she was okay. They just left the bottom rod in her ankle. Her ankle can't move like this.
Wow.
Well, that's good you have support, Patty. Everybody should have that kind of support. Everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. That's good.
But we did a little special trip yesterday. I'm worn out. We just got back early this morning. I'll be putting up videos.
Okay.
And if y'all want to check it out, I did some of what these this morning, but the other videos, and I have more to put up. It's on the house. I'm gonna love it there. I love it all. I didn't want to come back, and it's not even gone through the process yet. That was a long trip. Good thing we had our car boat. I kind of broke the law last night. I slept in the cargo while he drove.
Look what I found, Linda. I think I'm going to do the paper journal as a black and white.
All right, Stacey.
Because I found this old marble notebook and the pages are blank.
Oh, neat.
Not lined.
There you go.
Discovered it. I found it on an auction.
Sis, do you want some stamps? I had bidded on some, and John paid for it, but I've only used them a couple of times. There's all kinds of sayings and words and all kinds of stuff. They even
You know
have
me.
some
You ain't going to use it. I'll adopt it.
Oh yeah, you'll adopt it. Okay, because I'm keeping about 4 of them, but the rest are gone.
Okay.
Sis, did you get your present in yet?
The yarn?
No, it's the little video box.
I got the yarn. Yes.
No.
Oh, you mean these guys?
Yeah. Can you do something with that?
Focus on.
Is that like a sweater clip?
They're going to stay the way they are.
That's cute. You could use it on a scarf, anything like that.
Adorable. Up here with all my little kitties I got up here.
On the same day.
It's 2 pins. So it could be it could be used a lot of different ways. Could be used on a collar, could be used on a scarf, you know.
So the baby's connected
that thing right
to the
there
mama?
with all the kitty cats on it.
This is
Most
what
of
I
which
got
I
one of.
give some folks.
It's a purple
Some I got myself. But.
butterfly. And then I got, this is one I love. It's the octopus with a big rhinestone on it. They're all pins. Well, I'm wanting to do like that ball.
Oh, that's neat
like
looking.
this. Like the diamond thing. I was put up too big. I bought a few things too big, but that's what I want to put them in and show them, Everybody's doing their own thing, and Will started doing his woodworking again. I'm so glad. Now it came out. Had to redo this thing 4 times to get it to go into a rectangle for a doggy Afghan. Can you imagine? See, I used to crochet lacing and what we would call, I would call it embroidery pattern with the paisleys and stuff. And I have Mama's old book on it. And one lady called, I said, I can't micro crochet anymore. You really want this? I'll send the pattern and the person stuff. She says, well, let me think on it. I said, because she's, you know, she does a lot of that micro crocheting. Somebody says, why don't you do it anymore? I said, number one, my hands, my eyes, you know, I'm just... Would you believe I didn't have coffee this morning? That's right instead. My stomach wouldn't have taken coffee this morning for no reason.
Yeah, the journal is probably going to be black, white. I don't like it.
One too many. Oh, the lady picked it up this morning. I forgot. I had left it to the neighbors. You know that thing I was doing, the granny square, and then you go 5 or 6 rows, and then in the middle of the row, you do another double shell, and then what it does is it just makes it round at the end. Makes it into a tablecloth like. Came out okay. Guys, Daddy gets back, he's gonna have to do something with you. Yeah, that is not a trip. Just I'll have to get someone else to go with us for that time. Ooh, that was a long trip last night. Wolf got tired of driving and all that, and just had to pull over and rest a minute. 52 degrees here. Wow. It looks like it's dropping.
Oh, that's Rosie. Honey, when you bought that gift for, I can't remember who you bought the gift for.
What gift?
Captain Rosie.
For what?
Bought a gift for somebody. I can't remember who.
Oh.
Off the top of my head.
Well, everybody, I'm so tired. I think I'm heading back to bed. At least for an hour. Yes. Hope y'all are having a nice day, and I enjoyed talking to y'all this morning, but
glad you came, Barbara.
Yeah, I wish this flu or whatever it is would go away.
Take care, Barbara.
Okay, God bless everybody. Y'all have a nice day and enjoy your crafting. Bye, everybody.
See you soon.
Bye, sis. Then there was 3.
Yeah, after I'm done stitching on the front of this, the next step is to put the back piece of fabric on and stitch around the edges. Definitely a slow stitching project.
I think that's the point.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes, it is. And it's not like coloring in a coloring book where you follow the lines inside the lines and all that.
Hmm.
Hi, Debbie.
Oh my goodness, Debbie.
Hmm.
Wow, 6 inches? We got a couple inches here, not 6 inches. Wow. It's 27 here, 27 degrees. Looks like we're supposed to possibly get a little bit of snow late tomorrow.
Mm.
2 feet. Ooh.
Northern Canada.
What state are you in
I
again,
wonder if
Debbie?
she's by Stacey.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, she's in Canada.
Oh, okay.
She's in Ontario. All right, Patty.
Okay.
Have a good day, sweetie. I'm in South Florida. Yes, we get bugs.
Spiders, snakes, and bugs. No. Oh, that's bad. Wow. Only good snake is a dead snake. That's all I gotta say.
There's little grass snakes that hang around the campground that we have our cabin quote camper at. And not only grass snakes, but there's another type of small snake that hangs around the river there, and it's not poisonous.
Garter?
But yes, I think, yeah, garter snake. And the little kids like to feed them, catch really small bluegills in the summer off the pier there and feed the snakes those little bluegills. That can be a good and a bad thing. They don't bite, but you know, the snakes get used to that. So they hang around those certain areas of the river where they fish, and anyhow.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Hi, David.
Hey, Hetty.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna fix my lighting situation
All right.
here. It's flashing. It's probably bothering somebody. It's bothering me.
So what you, Hetty?
Hi.
She's back.
Welcome back.
Yeah. I don't know what happened, but it's okay.
Sometimes just hitting a wire just right or whatever will disconnect you. It's the weirdest thing.
Okay. Thanks for letting me back in. The sun was nice, but it was bothering me on the screen.
So I did some digging in another box that I had underneath the other box that, remember when I was going through those books and magazines and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I found these old needlework books. Some of this stuff I hadn't went through yet.
Awesome.
This one's dated March of 1917.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. So I think I'm going to copy some of the pictures out of here for my paper journal or fabric journal.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to cut it. It's in good condition for its age.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's, 1917 to think.
Yeah, it survived this long. Why would you cut it?
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna. Has different pictures of designs.
And if it was tattered up or something, okay, you get that, But
yeah,
even then, you could take photocopies and it could show the tatters too.
If it was broken apart or something.
Mm-hmm.
It does have a little bit of rip on the back cover, but nothing to... These were well taken care of. There's no smell to them. Like, I think I'm gonna scan copies of some of these clothing pieces here too. I think that would be nice to have in a paper journal or fabric journal.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The ins and outs of the tatting shuttle.
Mm.
Oh,
really?
Wow.
I need copies of those instructions. It's been way too long since my first attempt.
Yeah, designs you will find useful to trim your spring lingerie. Wow, these are crazy. This detailed stitch work is absolutely crazy. Even on these pillowcases, wow.
Oh my goodness, I can see it. Yes.
Here's a knitting pattern. A luncheon set in knitting.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Can you imagine knitting those and then setting your dinner plate on them?
I don't know about that. That's amazing.
I have several of these crocheted collars that are cut off of an old worn out nightgown type of thing. They used to crochet the tops of those nightgowns.
That's cute, Stacey. Kitty Mae. Stacey.
Oh, you didn't hear me? I said thank you.
I'm sorry. Was that crochet, Pam?
The magazine itself is needlework, dressmaking, millinery, decoration, and other household interests, it says. Okay. Plain and fancy needlework, a magazine devoted to needlework, dressmaking, millinery, decorations, and other household interests. 35 cents a year.
Oh my goodness.
Chicago. Of course, in March of 1917. This
a lot of
one
money.
is September of 1916.
Yes, they can do that. They can comment there.
You can comment on a community tab. Okay. I'm learning that too. All right.
Yeah, I got to figure that out too. I don't know how that all works.
Cool.
It works kind of like Facebook. Pretty
Oh, the
simple.
community tab is sort of like sharing with other Facebook group members type of thing?
It would go out to anybody who has the ability and the option turned on to see community tab notifications that subscribe to you, whatever you put in that community tab.
Okay.
Just like on Facebook, the people that are your friends on Facebook can see what you post. It's the same thing.
All right.
Okay.
It's very much like having Facebook on here. Share links.
Like I think it was last week I did a shout out on the community thing, but I didn't really know what I was doing. I just tried it. And
Yeah, I
had to
saw
pull
that.
up- yeah, I had to pull up different channels individually. There's got to be a
Okay.
quicker way of doing
You can
that.
do, if you take the channel name, do @
Yeah.
and start typing the channel name,
Yep.
it'll start pulling up options for that.
Yeah.
Now, if a person has a
That's
very
what I
common
did.
name like Just Linda,
Yeah.
it's very difficult.
Okay.
But when they have other things going on, it's easier to find them. Yeah.
Ah. Mhm.
She's not calling out anybody, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, my goodness. That's right.
Huh?
You're Linda too.
Yes.
Along
and
with
half a
about the
million other people.
100 million other ones that are.
Yes. That's why I need to put Linda on the end of that winding road ahead.
Well, because there may be X amount of winding roads ahead. So if somebody's
Okay.
typing to
Somebody-
look for you,
Okay.
that gives them more of a direction. Unless you do like winding road ahead 1, 2, 3, and you're the only winding road ahead 1, 2, 3 that's out there, then you're lucky.
Okay.
What can be done with a Turkish towel?
Mm.
I'm guessing that Turkish towels were some type of cotton fabric. That's a guess.
Yeah, they're like tea towels.
Bath scrubber.
Yeah.
That kind of looks like a bath scrubber you can get made of that rough material. To think it's been around for a while.
Oh, high-end towels? Okay.
Oh, she made this to protect your, just to protect your clothes while you're shampooing.
Oh my goodness. Or dyeing your hair, maybe.
Yeah. It says shampooing. Why would you go to all that work and then, wow. Yep.
It was the fashion
Well,
thing
because-
to do, probably.
Well, not necessarily. You got to think too. They didn't necessarily take on showers all the time.
Oh no,
Oh,
that's true. They
It's like
didn't have indoor bathrooms unless you were
baths.
rich.
oh yes.
So it's like bird baths. Yeah.
Mm, yeah.
They got patterns in here for breakfast caps.
Wow.
Yes,
Boudoir
you
cap.
can say you
Okay.
want to share it to email. You can share it to Facebook. You can share it to Instagram. Link to it.
There you go, Linda. First lessons in knitting.
There you go. I need that.
They got samples here.
First lesson in knitting. Yes.
You're past this. Moss
I don't
stitch.
know.
A moss stitch.
Yeah, I like the moss stitch too. But I like
Dice
seed
pattern.
stitch better.
Dice pattern.
Oh.
How about the
Okay.
check pattern?
Yeah, I know what they are. I just hadn't tried them.
Oh, okay. You can tell I don't knit.
The ones that I guess you call them reversible stitches. They're same on the front and the back. That's what I like. You had a copper tub? I don't think I've even seen one of those. Oh, a copper tub, wow.
Or whatever. Okay. Try that again. Why don't you charge your phone first? Yeah.
What is that diagram of?
It says designs for informal wear.
Oh.
And yeah, these must be patterns that you could order. Number 7294. This pattern is in size da 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 da.
Oh, okay.
Women's World Patterns sell for 10 cents each. And then the number of the pattern.
Wow.
Informal wear.
Informal wear. Hmm.
All styles for frocks and waists. Frocks.
Frocks.
I've heard that term before. Now I'm trying to figure out what a frock is.
Yep.
Frocks.
That's cute, Stacey.
Isn't it like an overdress?
That's what I was thinking. Something like a overall dress type of apron thing.
For frocks and waists. Let's see.
Yeah, I want to see it big, Stacey Mae. Please. It's pretty cute.
Wow.
Big one. But I'll make myself big.
Yes.
Because I'm gonna probably use that in my photos a good
great
size.
idea.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. You did good on that. That's pretty. I like shading. That's sort of what you did, right? I don't want to be wrong here. A cute little guy. There you go.
Well, no, I colored. It's silver and black, and then I left some of it blank.
Oh, okay. That's nice. Very nice.
Thank you, Jeffrey.
Mm.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
This one here is from 1933. Lewis and Clark expedition.
Lewis and Clark. Yeah, I've heard of them.
Sacagawea. Looks like some type of stitching project on the front there.
Ooh.
There's an old Rice Krispie ad.
Oh my goodness. How good
You've seen it upside down,
is
but
that? Oh.
snap, crackle, pop.
Snap. Yes, right. Snacked.
Oh, he's lighting a little firecracker.
Oh. That's old.
Yeah, 1933.
Wow.
I guess they had Rice Krispies back then.
That is awesome.
I love looking through old magazines and stitch books, and it's just,
Yes.
it's kind of a comforting thing for me. You know, everybody has their own.
Yes, me too. Thank you for sharing it with us. It just put you back in that era of time.
Yeah. Campfire Indian loom. Preserving our ancient arts.
Oh,
They're not Indians, they're campfire girls at work.
oh.
Courtesy of the Campfire Girls of America.
Pretty nice.
They show them working on a loom.
It's like a Girl Scout thing or something.
Yeah, they must have called them Campfire Girls.
Yeah.
Looks like it was not officially organized until March of 1912 and tells a story of it.
Goodness.
Fort Worth, Texas.
Hmm. Makes you think, how did it get to where you're at? And you know what hands it's been through.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a whole story on it. Interesting. They stress Indian crafts and legends, life and custom arts and music. You know, this particular group. The girls could earn feather honors. Stacey's reloading.
Yes.
Oh, look at this one.
Yes.
1929.
1929 is what you said.
I know I've seen these type of where people take these covers and put them in a frame for a picture and stuff.
Yes.
And she's got yarn and she's looks like she's embroidering though. She must have been doing embroidery with yarn. Which is, what is that, crewel work, I think?
Yes, I want to learn how to do that. I'm just all over the place.
There's so many fibers they can do that with now. I mean,
yeah,
I'm finding new things every day. Bonami powder.
What does that say?
Bonami. Bonami, I think that's how you pronounce it. Bonami powder.
Oh, it's a...
Let's see. Bonami the bathtub.
Neat.
Bonami powder or cake. It's a cleaning powder.
Okay.
For bathtubs, basins, and toilets. Snowy white powder. Look at that ad with the little chickie.
Oh.
April and Easter daffodils. Oh boy, let's see here. Yeah, this is in April. That'd be fun for a journal there. Paper journal. Spring
Yes.
paper journal.
Hi,
I'm looking for all sorts of ideas. Boudoir pillows. In the bottom of this box that I had these magazines in were a bunch of hand-drawn quilt designs on like a wax paper like you'd use for cooking. A whole pile of them.
Oh, all the little cuties. I like that picture, Pam.
Campbell's Soup Girl. Boy, that label hasn't changed too much.
Mm-mm.
do you do any quilting, like cutting out quilts and sewing them together type of thing?
Yes.
This is what I found in there. This is, oh, it's not cooking paper. It's like a tissue paper, like you would cut a pattern, like a clothing pattern out of.
Oh, I can see it. Yes.
Yeah, a whole pile of these different quilts. This person must have did a lot of quilting. Like this one's an old maid's purple, and she's got it all drawn out. And
oh, that is, yeah, those are templates. And she's got little notations and
yeah, the size of the block and the colors she
Okay,
used.
can y'all hear me now?
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Awesome
Well,
fishing,
welcome
man.
in. Awesome fishing.
That is cool, Pam. Yes.
She must have made a
Okay,
lot
well,
of quilts.
Let me tell you a little bit about my channel. This is your first time in. It is a hangout, just like the title says. Good. Hope you're doing okay. People in here and hang out. Some hang out in the chat. Some come up here and hang out with me. Live. And we just chill and do the things we like to do.
Hi, New England.
Morning, Helen. Actually, almost noon here. 11:30 here.
Oh, okay, Stacey Mae.
Oh man. Sorry to hear that, Stacey.
Okay.
Okay.
See you soon.
Be right back. I'm kind of
Yeah.
guessing that she's gonna maybe reload or something.
Yes.
Am I back?
You're back.
You're back.
I don't know where I got cut off in my explanation at all. It's just been a day. So I'll start again. Hi, awesome fishing man. Welcome into the channel. Doing pretty good, hon. Hope you're doing good too. You wandered into a channel where we just hang out and do things we'd probably be doing anyway, but we do it with friends here.
Yes.
Pretty simple. My rules are I don't entertain drama. So if you have an issue with a channel or into my room, it's your business. I don't care. I do like to get to know people by their first name if they're willing to offer that. Because I like to get to know the human, not just the channel. Hi, Helen. Hi, Helen. Thanks for in. Yeah, I'm having very bad audio issues for some reason. Okay, so ladies, I'm sorry, but with all these issues I've been having, I think I'm going to wind up ending this early.
Okay.
I understand.
I want to figure this out by the time I get on with Helen later.
Oh, okay. What
right.
time is that you're going on with Helen? Do you know?
She has Crafty Fridays at 5 p.m. Eastern.
Oh, that's right. Okay, 5 p.m. All right.
Oh, Jeffrey, don't go into the water.
Okay, Stacey. Well, thanks a lot for.
Yes.
We'll check in with you later.
Yep.
Thank you for having us, Stacey. Love you.
Thank you very much, ladies.
Everyone.
Thanks very much, ladies, for hanging out. I love you too, sweetie. Okay, I want to thank everyone who has come in, everyone who had come out, hung out, who will watch later. Please like, comment, subscribe. But most importantly, please enjoy the rest of your day. And maybe jump on by to New England today, 5 p.m. Eastern, if you want to enjoy some more crafting. I'm going to drop that link here. Okay, everybody.